By providing examples, convince them that you can adapt to a wide variety of people, situations, and environment.
I'm able to adapt to many different types of situations. Through my experience as an Interlink mentor, I met many different people and cultures. I hope the international students get acquainted to living in the U.S. as well as studying in our country. Often it is challenging to communicate with them because they don't speak English, so I have to be innovative and creative in the ways that I get my points across. I'm fluent in French, and this has helped me communicate with a lot of them. I have gone to the mosque with some of my Muslim friends. Here, the men and women were separated, and I also wore a hijab, so I wasn't used to this environment. I ended up talking to some of the people that were there and learning more about the Islam culture. I am considerate and aware that many of the students' cultures are different than mine. This leadership position with Interlink would serve well working with Kellogg's diverse workforce, especially communicating with others in the human resources field.
Interesting. Can you describe a system you use for keeping track of multiple projects? How do you track the progress so that you can meet deadlines? And how do you stay focused?
When tracking multiple projects, I have a very organized system that I use. I have a large planner that I check daily to make sure that I know what's coming up in the next couple of days and how to get ready for it. I also write on certain days to remind myself even more of what's coming up. I use post-it notes to remind me of important events, and I track my progress for the projects by setting deadlines. I tell myself I have to complete part of the project by a certain date, and I stay focused by setting little reminders during the week so I know that I have a lot to do and how many days I have left for it. I had a French project where we had to do a research project on a social issue in France. We had to have 10 articles with a reaction for all of them along with a final paper. So what I did was put down dates of when I had to have an article and reaction made so that I didn't wait till the last minute. I ended up finishing the project early, and this helped me stay focused and produce my best work. In the human resources field, this will help me to be able to juggle many different recruiting events and stay focused on my goal of recruiting the right employees for Kellogg's.
Awesome. Can you describe 2 goals you set for yourself and how successful you were in meeting them? What factors led to your success in meeting these goals?
I've set many goals for myself throughout the years. One of my goals was to get accepted into Xavier University. I did this by making sure I was well-rounded in every aspect. I had the academics along with the clubs and activities. I prepared for the SAT and ACT. And I also applied early along with the right recommendations and outstanding essays, which led my success. Through all my preparations, I was accepted and I received scholarships for my academics. Another goal that I set was to achieve good grades in college. I did this through marking down when projects, assignments, and tests were due. I did not let myself procrastinate. I've paid attention in class and tried to understand the material. If I haven't understood, then I've gone to a teacher for extra help. Talking with teachers, being organized and driven towards my goals have helped me to reach my goal, and this has paid off. I've maintained a 3.4 average. Having set these goals, I know how important it is to have a plan to achieve them. Having the motivation and drive to reach and exceed the goals set for me by management will help me as a human resources recruiting intern.
Why should I hire you?
You should hire me for my personal qualities, French language skills, education experience that are an ideal combination of talents for this position in the human resources recruiting manager intern that you are offering. I have been honored for my commitment and relationships that I've made at Birth Care. I can also speak fluently in French, which has helped me to communicate with the international students while I've been a mentor in Interlink. Classes that I've taken include compensation theory and hiring for productivity that have helped me to learn how to hire employees based on their certain skill sets, along with how to compensate according to level of skill. Last, I have leadership through Relay for Life that has helped me to coordinate important events and learn excellent time management skills. Through mentoring the international students, volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club, working at Birth Care, and leading in Relay for Life, I have gained personal qualities, education, language skills, and experience for this position. My commitment to the human resources success will motivate me to give my very best effort to work and work services to Kellogg's.
Great. Do you have any questions?
I was wondering, how do you measure an individual's success at Kellogg's? Thank you.